Hi, this is Brandon with Precision Defensive Solutions.
Hi, I'm Stephanie.
And today we are
at Ohio Northern University, my alma mater.
Yep.
Yeah, I butchered that, sorry.
So we're on our way back from Indiana. We're talking mid-July, so school's going to be starting for kids, and we thought, since we were in Indiana and went by Wabash College, went by Purdue, we got to come to Northern. But we got a history here.
Yep.
Not only because of our relationship, but years ago, your women's service organization, Kappa Phi, organized a self-defense seminar, which then we ended up doing a evaluation of the safety on campus, which caused a lot of things that now are still in play on campus, which is outstanding.
Mm-hmm.
So since you're kind of familiar with this campus, I want you to talk a little bit about campus safety.
Well, one of the big things is it's flat out here. I mean, you can't see this. I mean, there's little tiny hills, but it's flat. And it's not a city college. It is in the middle of cornfields college. So at night, it gets dark. About half of the academic buildings are straight across what we call the tundra from the majority of the residence hall. And yes, there's concrete sidewalks and everything that you can take us past, but most of us as students would just cut across the tundra to get there because it was easier. And I was a tutor when I went here, and my tutoring sessions wouldn't end until like 8:30. And depending on what time of year, it was dark. And they have very greatly improved the lighting since I first started. There's emergency call stations now, which is awesome.
And they're not far apart.
No, not at all. And I mean, just about everyone nowadays has a cell phone, and the cell phone service is pretty good for it being in the middle of a cornfield. When I was in college, I didn't have a cell phone until I got a car, and then I think I only had 200 minutes on it, so it was an emergency only thing. So I didn't carry it with me.
Yeah. The day of minutes and expensive cell phone use.
Yes, it was just to have when I was driving home or driving back to school. As far as parking, all of the parking lots have to have permits, which then if you're paying attention, you can see if someone doesn't belong and alert someone. Mm-hmm. The parking lots are big, and the ones by the residence halls are close to the residence halls, at least most of them. And with a lot of the residence halls, they're interconnected. So there's a set of 3 residence halls, and then you can go in one and they connect to the other 2. So if you can get in one at night, then you can cut across as long as it's not too late. Now things may have changed as far as when the doors would lock and then you have to use your key, which I'm not even sure they use keys anymore, but
yeah, it's probably a scan or an app or something anymore. But yeah, I mean, when we first walked through the campus, we were walking around late at night, and we were walking into dorms, and that was one of the things that we stated. And they've definitely made changes to that after you brought that to the university's attention, which I think is outstanding for the administration and security of this campus to take notice to that and actually take action, because prevention and self-defense is everything. If we can prevent it, it never happened, then all the training in the world doesn't matter because we don't need it then, and that's a good thing.
Yes, I'm also noticing a lot more bike wrecks than when I was in school, because you can easily ride a bike to get from the halls to your classes, which is nice because there were times some of my classes were at the front of campus, and then my next class was all the way towards the back, and you only had 10 minutes. So yeah, that could be a bit of a trek. But then if there wasn't a bike rack, that could also be an issue too.
Right, and this is not the smallest campus.
No, it's not a tiny campus, but it's not a huge campus. You can definitely get around on foot or on bike. you need a car to get someplace off campus if you want to go to a grocery store. But otherwise, yeah, on campus you don't really need a car.
Yep. So with all that said, it goes back to the other stuff that we've been saying too, staying aware and things like that. The one thing I want to bring up though, so college campuses are a non-permissive environment. So carrying is not going to happen. So what do you do to protect yourself?
Pepper spray.
Yep.
Knowing how to keep your car keys separate from your residence hall keys, or if they have keys, which I would think they'd still have keys to the actual rooms, keeping those in separate pockets. Having an empty hand skill set.
Yeah.
And not being afraid to use your voice. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah.
Because people will look if you make noise.
Yeah. And it's kind of one of those things that, you know, if you pay attention to your world, don't make, you know, dumb decisions, because a lot of times that happens. We were having a conversation about that last night from an incident at IU, where some girl got drunk and ended up in my cousin's apartment, sleeping on his couch, and he didn't have a clue who she was. And she was in the wrong place. You know, that never happens on college campuses, right? But that can get people into a real mess. So, you know, make good decisions.
And try to use the buddy system.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, have a some kind of non-lethal force multiplier. An OC spray is great. You know, we recommend POM. We sell POM. It works. So definitely take those actions and, you know, enjoy your college experience. Right?
Yep.
So be safe, everybody. We're gonna get back on the road and get back home, and on this beautiful day.
Yes.
It's not raining.
No,
so.
not like it was on the way here.
Yep. So take care, everybody.